I'm with Chad at Aquarium Supply Distribution, and Chad, we got worms.
We do have
doing
worms.
Worms.
Yeah, so this is a new food that Julian Sprung from Two Little Fishies has introduced to us, and now on the market. It's called WormBitz, and it's different from everything you've seen out there, at least everything I've seen. They're a class of polychaetes, which is a pretty diverse group of worms, most segmented worms, including like your bobbit worms, yeah, even earthworms, but I don't see any earthworms in here. Mainly, some bristle worms are part of the class, but if you look it up, they're all pretty similar looking, and that's what's in here. I'm pretty excited to talk about this new product.
So I think a lot of people gone fishing, and we know fish like worms.
Fish like worms, exactly. Bottom of the food chain and ready to devour. I think one thing you'll find in a lot of foods is a lot of fillers. Something like this, there are no fillers. This is the worm. These are freeze-dried polychaetes. And if you look closely, you'll see some little mandibles, all the little parts, all the little segmentations, even all the little kind of cilia parts. And so you get all of your stuff there. One of the cool things is that since they're freeze-dried, they're preserved with all the nutrients and everything that your fish and really your entire reef, your corals and invertebrates are going to want.
So it's the natural food that the fish are eating. So not like it, not made from it, the actual food that our fish eat on the reef.
Absolutely,
and
yes.
It's good for freshwater as well?
It is good for freshwater, yeah. I have tested it personally on my reef tank, and I mean my fish go crazy. It is a freeze-dried food, and one thing you'll notice about freeze-dried foods is that they float. There are ways and methods to get them to sink. You can kind of research on your own, but to pull out some of the air to keep them from floating, but that's unnecessary. Julian from Two Little Fishies makes a product here, these little feeding rings, and they are perfect for this product. And he's had these for a long time. It's almost like he had this planned for a whole, many years. And so what you do is you'll just throw some of that in there, let it float, let the fish go up and grab it. It keeps your food from going into the overflow or getting stuck into little corners and stuff where they can't find it. Makes it super accessible, and then you can get to watch them enjoy their meal.
That's really cool. So we're getting the right food for our animals, and it's freeze-dried, so we're not sacrificing any of the health. It's all there in the freeze-drying process.
And not only that, a lot of the other foods you'll see out there, flakes, pellets, and not all of them, they're full of fillers. They've got fish meal and some of this stuff that it's really not healthy. It's not doing anything for your fish. In fact, it's bad for your tank because it's polluting the tank. You're adding a lot of phosphates and other things. Not this. This is just the pure food in its form.
And with this, it's not going to escape. It's not going down my overflow. It's not going to end up in my sump. It's just trapped right where the fish can eat it. I can put in exactly what the fish want and feed the right quantities for my animals. Exactly.
And if you want to see all of your fish feed like piranhas, including your herbivores, tangs and so forth, this will do it. I mean, they go absolutely crazy. I think it's just something they've never, most of the captive ones haven't got their tongue on. So once they do, they know what they're in for, and they become your best friend when you're walking by the tank.
Chad, if I'm interested in WormBitz for my home tank, where do I get it?
You can find this in most of your fish or aquarium retailers. If you do not see it there, you're going to want to ask them to reach out to us, Aquarium Supply Distribution. And that website is aquariumsupplydistribution.com, and we can quickly get it to them, which will be in your hands.
And if you're a store and you're not doing business with Aquarium Supply Distribution, you should be. Look them up.
Agreed. Thanks, guys.